Hey guys, it's Paul from Ashen. It's new comic book day for the week of March 22nd. There we go. We're going to get started. We're a little short-handed today because Tim is somewhere on the highway going to Orlando. So if you're in Orlando, there's a Magic Grand Prix. Mm-hmm. There's a Magic Grand Prix. I don't know where. Where? Orlando.
I'm sure there's a convention center somewhere.
The Orange County Convention Center in Orlando, I'm assuming. Go there, bug Tim. It's free to get in. You just got to pay if you want to play Magic. But if you're in the Orlando area, torture Tim. Again, guys, we are a little bit short-staffed, but we do have a special guest. Her name is Brianna. She works here at the comic book store in Glassboro. Want to say hi real quick?
Hi. Bye.
Yeah. So, since Tim's not here, I have to do his job. So, this week in trades, we have Unbeatable Squirrel Girl. Oh, God, I hate the art. I'm not going to say anything about it, but I'm not a fan of the art. Batgirl. Yeah, get Batgirl. The Life After. I don't know what The Life After is. Anyone help? No? Joshua Hale. No, I'm not going to try to write that. Oh, man, I missed Tim already. Edgar Rice's Burroughs Pellucidar. Pellucidar, I think. Edgar Rice Burroughs, sorry. Over the Garden Wall is coming out this week. Definitely pick it up. Arclight by Graham and Churchland. Uncanny Avengers, the Civil War tie-in. If you're paying attention about the Civil War that's been going through, it's finally out. Definitely pick this one up. Some of the tie-ins have been really good on that. Cyborg, we've done a review on this one before. Not a fan of it, but if you're a fan of Cyborg, it was drawn extremely well, and the writing, even though a little tedious, was kind of there. We have Brian K. Vaughan Batman. Obviously, Brian K. Vaughan, so pick it up because Saga. Deadpool, too soon. And then we have DMZ. So there's your trades for this week. Pick them up. All right, guys, up first, and first because I want to take this little extra announcement. It's EXO Manowar issue number 1. Valiant is going to be relaunching a lot of their titles. EXO, they are doing a huge push for EXO. So if you happen to be around Glassboro, South Jersey, stop into the comic book store. They're going to be doing some giveaways. Valiant staff is actually going to be here. Around 1:30. So giveaways, trades that are going to be going out, individual issues are going to be going out. They have a lot of EXOs. So come in, pick one up. This series I'm not familiar with, but this first issue was really well done. The art was amazing. Absolutely love the art style. We are picking up EXO after all the wars that he's done. He's done war. Like, he's on a planet where he's trying to kind of be his own person. That doesn't work because war comes to him. So he has to basically bring back the armor again. A lot goes on, but the art, again, is beautifully done. The writing is actually very well done, too. Like I said, I've never been a fan of the EXO series, never really read any of it. This book makes me want to read the rest of the series. So I'm going to pick it up, and I highly suggest picking this one up. This is probably my pick of the week, so definitely grab it.
I'm Brianna. I work here at the comic book store, and I read a few issues today. I want to talk about they're all first issues of series. The first one is Underwinter. Honestly, I struggled through this one. The art was really cool. It's like a really energetic watercolor mixed media style. The last page made me kind of interested, though, so there's hope for it.
Next up, Amazing Spider-Man, Renew Your Vows, issue number 5. If you're not familiar with this series, it is an alternate reality. This was a Secret Wars tie-in that did so well that Marvel gave it its own title, basically. And then they retconned part of what happened, and we now have this title. It is Spider-Man. We are dealing with Peter Parker, Mary Jane, and their daughter. And it deals a lot more with the home life and the family things, with obviously the typical notes that you're going to see with Peter Parker. This one, they're going on to a Candyland, hijinks ensues, and then we see one of the awesome Spider-Man villains making a a re-emergence into this series with an overall arc that is getting done. I don't want to spoil it too much. The art is has always been well done on this book so far, and I've been a fan of it. I've been a fan of this book more than I've been a fan of the current Amazing Spider-Man series, because this feels to me more what Spider-Man's like been in the 80s and 90s. He's with Mary Jane and all is right with the world. So if that's been your type of book, pick this one up. It's very good. It's definitely one of the ones I like. It's probably my favorite Spider-Man title right now. One of like the 15 that are currently on.
The next one that I read is Helena Crash. This one was really good. I like the really stylized, cartoony style of it, and I definitely think I'll probably continue reading this one out of the 3 that I read.
Last up, we have Suicide Squad issue number 14, and still no Jim Lee, which irritates me because it's Jim Lee art, and it's not Jim Lee art, it's Romita art, and I'm sure he does a good job somewhere else, but it's not Jim Lee, and therefore the book is never going to be as good to me as it would be with Jim Lee on it. A lot happens. We are dealing with the Suicide Squad not being the Suicide Squad anymore. Amanda's gone, and Rustam's in charge, and we're dealing with the factions that are not getting along with his new regime change. It's really well done. The writing has been solid throughout, even though the art change is annoying to me. The writing has been solid throughout, so if you've been reading this series, you're not going to be disappointed with it. There is a huge cliffhanger at the end, so I'm really excited to see next issue.
And the last one is Iron Fist, which is appropriate for the Netflix series that was just released. And all I'll say about this is a much better version of Danny Rand.
Alright guys, and last up, we have trade recommendation. We are going to be doing Flash, the first Reborn series. This one picks up immediately after New 52. We are dealing with Flash and the emergence of Godspeed in there. Like I've read this book before. The writing is good. The art, for what it is very good. The only problem with the art that I have with it is because I'm used to the New 52 series and my love of Brett Booth, who did an amazing job, and he's what pulled me back to the title for the New 52 series. So to not have him in the book, it seems to be lacking on me. But the storyline is strong enough to carry you through. So if you are a fan of The Flash, pick this one up. It's a little bit more in line with what you're expecting from the CW. So if you are a fan of the CW Flash, this is right in line with that as far as the tone and what's going on. So definitely suggest picking this one up. We didn't have a winner last week for our giveaway. So this week's giveaway, if we make it, is going to be for a copy of Flash issue number 1, the trade. So again, all you have to do is subscribe to our channel, subscribe to Capes and Scowls, even though Tim's not here. Make sure you subscribe anyway. Like this video and then comment with a recommendation that you have. Once we get to 10 entries or more, we're going to give away an issue of Flash. If not, it'll roll over till next week. But again, guys, thanks again for coming in, week out. Sorry we had a little bit of problems last week. Snowpocalypse happened, and books didn't come in until Thursday. And then by then, it was just a little bit tough to get everything done. And as you can still hear, I'm still kind of whatever this is. But that's it. But we appreciate you guys coming in every week, and we will see you next week.